testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's our audio. Very good. Just checking all the things, folks. Making sure we're streaming to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Okay, I think we're good. Yep, looks like we're sorted. Okay, alright. Just going to pop down the chest mount, which I've got right here. We're on the e-scooter today. Got the iPhone, and this is the iPhone 11. Also got the S23 Ultra. 4G device, 5G device, SIM cards in both phones. I'm hoping we're not going to have any connectivity issues like we have done the last couple of days. So today will be a short stream, that's the plan. In fact, I've set up the timer and that it'll wrap up the stream about an hour into things. Just going to adjust some volumes and things. Have a look at our details. From what I can tell, around 6 megabits for the RTMP server. That is for the Action 4 into the iPhone. And then also around 5 megabits for Moblin. We've got our Cellular and our Wi-Fi split around 50-50, and things are looking pretty good. So yeah, just go over the gear before we go for a ride on the e-scooter. iPhone, S23 Ultra, SIM card in the iPhone. Over the last couple of days, I've been using the iPhone without a SIM card in it. So taking the SIM card out of the Nighthawk M2, popped it into the iPhone. And because of that setup, we're using Belabox Cloud, we're able to bond the cellular and the Wi-Fi from the S23 Ultra to strengthen the signal from the iPhone. So 2 connections bonded. From what I can tell, stream sounds okay. No glitchiness from what I can tell. So the way we have used the setup before, no SIM card in iPhone, SIM card in S23 Ultra. We had the Nighthawk M2, thanks to Masingo, which is a 4G Wi-Fi hotspot. And the S23 Ultra was connected to that via the Wi-Fi. And then if you open up the Moblin app on the S23 Ultra, then it bonded the 2 connections. So it's supposed to strengthen the signal from the Ultra, which is already good, to the iPhone, which didn't have a SIM card in it. And I had a very similar setup to that when I was in Seoul last month, where the S23 Ultra was connected to the Pocket Wi-Fi, which I was a rental while we're over there. And that worked pretty well with the setup. But for some reason, maybe it is the test flight version of Moblin that I'm using that's causing the glitchiness that we've had over the last couple of days. But yeah, we'll just see how things go today on the short stream folks. The audio we've swapped back to the mic 2, standalone mic and all. I think, it's just ready to go. It doesn't need to go in a case or anything. So I think for at least the short term, we're going to keep using the mic 2 with the Action 4. So, hi guys, how you doing? You might be able to see the mic 2 here under my t-shirt. Got the magnet on the outside, mic 2 underneath, and the audio from that is going straight into the Action 4. And then both the audio and the video from the Action 4 into our iPhone using this app here called Moblin. Works really well when it works. Things are looking okay. Things are looking alright today. I don't have anything open on the Samsung, although I might open up some of the other apps just to make sure things are working. So YouTube tends to be the most finicky when it comes to me being able to see and hear YouTube messages on Moblin chat. Okay, just going to turn the volume down. We don't need that playing. And just going to open it up. Things look okay. I've also reduced the amount of messages that were in the YouTube chat. I think it got a little spammy. If chat was quiet, maybe it could be a little intimidating if you were to jump into my live stream and then see all these bot messages. So whenever I change scenes, those messages will only pop up in Twitch chat. So if you're wondering what's happening behind the scenes, then you'll be able to see those messages on Twitch chat. Whereas for YouTube, we'll just keep it a lot cleaner. And you can kind of tell what's happening anyway, visually. From what I can tell, everything looks alright. Yeah, so we seem good. If you have any questions about the setup, then pop those into chat. I am going to ride around on the e-scooter. I'll be listening to you guys. Got the TTS on. So I'll just type a message in YouTube chat and then I'll listen out for the TTS to see if that's working for me inside of Moblin. So YouTube over here on the other phone, and then we should see those messages from YouTube pop up in here inside of Moblin. So send, hi from YT, so that's been sent, and then sure enough for me, I can hear the TTS saying hi from YT. Cool. Great. Yeah, so don't be shy. Pop into chat, say hello, ask any questions. Now's a great time for it. Quiet day. Hello, how's it going? HWNG. Welcome to the chat. How to connect the camera to iPhone Moblin? Well, there is a section inside of the settings called DJi devices. So you go into there and you add the Action 4 as a device. Let's see. I'll try and do a screen share. Will this work? Moblin screen share. I'll give it a second. Okay, so you should be able to see that way what I'm looking at inside of Moblin. Okay. If I go into settings and then scroll down to DJi devices, that's one part of how you connect your Action camera. I'm going to have a video on this where I'll go through all the different steps, so stay tuned. You'll be able to see there where we can create a new DJi device, but there's also the RTMP server section where you need to add something in here as well. So two parts to it: RTMP server and then DJi devices, where you actually add in your camera or your device, whether it be Action 4, Action 5, Pocket 3, whatever uses RTMP, you should be able to add it in here, I think. Moblin with my Sony camera. Depends which Sony camera you have. So they all have different features. Ada IRL, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Welcome everyone. So just going to turn off the screen share. So let's see, Moblin. Moblin is available for iPhones, they're available for iPads, and you can install a Mac version and a watch version. So depending on what device you'd like to hook up to it, then you could connect it maybe via USB-C mode or UVC to an iPad. A6700. Yeah, there might be how. I would have to think about it because I don't have that particular model of camera. when you're looking at something like that, it's better to go for like a Belabox instead. Also, what I found with those kind of cameras is you have to worry more for stabilization, and as light as they are, I don't think they work as well for IRL unless they're locked out. So if you're going to be somewhere where you put down your camera on a tripod and then Ada, oh, I'm great, thank you. Thanks for asking. Yeah, there are ways of being able to send a camera, like a proper camera, into a device, and then from that to your OBS perhaps, you know. How do I add the chat and the date? The date? Well, this chat that you see down here, that is an overlay. There are lots of different overlays you can use. There is, for example, Nutty, N-U-T-T-Y, who has a YouTube channel, very famous in streaming circles. He's got his own overlay. I played around with it a little bit, but I had some specific requirements for what I do. So at the time, it didn't really work for me, but he's been churning out updates and updates, more updates. So that's one option you can look at. Stream Elements have one. It all depends on your needs, you know, what you're after. And then this one here that I'm using is called Bitrate, B-O-T-R-I-X. So B for Bravo, O for Oscar, T for Tango, R for Roger, I for Indigo, X for X-ray. Bitrate. So with that one, if you log into all your profiles, like Twitch, Kick, YouTube, what I like about it is it also displays the emojis. So I used to have a custom overlay before, but my one didn't load emojis, so they'd look real ugly. Whereas this one I quite like. And it can also exclude your bots on various accounts. I am Ash Alive. Hello, how's it going? Just ask the question. Let's see, if I use Orange Pi 5 Plus IRL setup with Belabox, how can I start the stream from anywhere? Well, there's two parts to a Belabox. You start streaming from your device. It's the same with a phone. So you start streaming from there, and then whatever is receiving the signal, you need to start streaming as well. So for example, if I've got a Belabox, there is now an option that'll auto start streaming. So as soon as you power it on, it'll start streaming straight away. But that only goes to the Belabox cloud service. You need something to receive the video from that. Usually a self-hosted OBS. And that's where, if you have, let's say, no Alps installed on your home computer, you can use a chat command like starting and start. It's actually very similar to what I have in my videos where you use a phone. So you start streaming from your device, phone, Belabox, and then you start streaming it in OBS. And the OBS is what sends it to, you say, Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, or wherever. I don't have a video on a Belabox yet. So I'm still in a testing phase of a lot of this stuff. And I want to go back to a Belabox. I just want to make sure that this is working before I do that. Because if I alternate too much between one thing, other thing, then I tend to break stuff. I'm hoping today is going to be totally fine, stream, no issues, nothing crashing on me, no audio glitches, etc. with Belabox. And then I want to do with the phone and Moblin, and then be able to do a Belabox stream. In fact, I'm going to try something. So I'm going to type a chat command in YouTube chat, and this should work. We'll take a photo of the the railway building here. So exclamation mark pick, and let's see, is it going to work? Three, two, one, done, processing. So fingers crossed, it's going to pop up the photo straight away. Maybe. Live snap, that looks good. Hey, it worked. That's good, that's good, that's good. Ada. I go IRL live stream via DJi Memo. Doesn't allow me to add the chat, I guess. The Memo app, let's see, depends how you're using the Memo app, but essentially it allows you to use your Action camera. So, Action camera, Memo app, they work natively together. It is fine. Let's say you're streaming from the Memo app directly to YouTube, because they've got a login and everything for it. When you start streaming, let's see. So in the Memo, I'm trying to remember how you did it in the Memo app. So I believe you have to actually put in a title if you're going to schedule it or if you're going to go live, like you would do in the YouTube app. And then you click start and it'll start streaming. So when you do that, at least in the Android version of the Memo app, I could swipe out. Once you've started streaming, swipe out of the Memo app and then open up YouTube and look at the YouTube chat, like what you see here. So YouTube here. And then when I had finished streaming, I would swipe out of YouTube, go back to the Memo app, and then press stop streaming. Make sense? Seen people have it on OBS. But if I'm not home and something happens to my PC, how can I make sure it what? It stops. Make sure it's still streaming. Got multiple conversations here. I'm trying to recall which is which. Let's see. So Mesher, Orange Pie. Okay, so you start streaming from the Orange Pie. You use a chat command to start streaming, and then you use a chat command to stop streaming. And then you open up a preview of your stream to see if it's actually working, you know. But yeah, Belabox, no Alps, chat commands with OBS. That's kind of like the combo for what most people use when getting into Belabox. Because it gives you, because no Alps has chat commands built into it, so you don't need a separate thing for the chat commands. How do you do that? Watch my video. So if you watch my video on, let's see, well, it's all phone streaming at the moment. But I've got a video on Belabox Cloud. I've also got a video on No Alps. So that gives you what you need to stream with a phone. But then it's like a small extension to add in a Belabox. So I would check out my channel, YouTube channel, set it up to work with the phone first, and then when I eventually get around to it, I'll have the steps for using a Belabox. Star Shadow, hello. Using IRL Pro, No Alps and Belabox Cloud. Great. Welcome to the chat as well. Definitely. Oh, thank you. Yeah, check out my channel. At the moment, everything is phone streaming. I am in the process of testing a couple of technologies. Belabox is one, the Action 4 is another one. And then once I've wrapped my head around these things, there'll be a video. So, you know, gonna go have a look at it. Okay, thank you. Alright, should we go for a ride? Great questions. I am loving this. Loving all the questions. To add the chat, I guess, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I did when I was using the Mimo app, is you start streaming with the Mimo app, swipe out, then open up the YouTube app or whatever chat app you want to use. Okay, I'll pop you on the chest mount. I will listen for your questions, so if you have any more, let me know. If you want to use that chat command, !pick, you see something cool, then go for it. There is a cooldown, it's either 5 or 10 minutes, so you'll be able to try it out. Let's try another one. I'm going to face in this direction towards the arena here. So just grab the action camera so I can see what I'm take a photo of. So in Twitch chat, I'm going to try that. !pick, P-I-C. Now I'll get an audible cue. They'll tell me. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, I had the snap. Okay, I was working on that yesterday after today's failed stream. Ada, let's see, so you want to chat like how I've got it? Well, the way I'm doing it is inside of OBS. So your broadcast from your Action 4 would need to go back to your home computer and then add it all there. What were you using here? Let me check. Ada. Mimo app, yeah. So, do you have an iPhone? Or are you on Android? Because if you're on iPhone, then you could add an overlay inside of Moblin. Because Moblin supports third-party overlays, although I'm not sure which ones. And then one of those third-party overlays, I reckon, will have like a chat. So yeah, either you do it inside of your streaming app. Moblin would, I think it's the only way you can do that at the moment. Or you send your video from Mimo back to your home computer. I've got a YouTube video where I talk about that. You're on Android. Yeah, so yeah, my YouTube video goes through the different ways where I was able to stream with Action 4 and the Mimo app. Now, the only successful way I was able to do it was using a service called IRL Hosting, where they give you a URL that you can pop into the Mimo app, and it actually worked. It was the only way out of the tests I did that worked. I'll take a photo with my Fuji camera without the lens cap on. Now, I don't have the hotspot with me today, so the photo is not going to pop up on stream. Okay, and then we'll pop that away. Whew. Check out the YouTube channel. Lots of videos about IRL live streaming with Action 4. I've got a couple. Now I need to have a video explaining the way that I'm doing it now with my iPhone. Live streaming Kick, but I guess Kick doesn't allow RTMP streaming, and I have an Action 4 as well. Okay. Well, they support RTMPs. I think that may be part of the reason why I couldn't stream to them directly, because I tried it. So there was something about that, the URL, that just didn't work with the Memo app. Whereas I think Memo, they only support RTMP, not RTMPs. Should I try and connect the Fuji camera to my Ultra? Whereas it would work when I used the restream URL, but then the audio got all glitchy when I was using multi-streaming. In other words, the Memo apps are very finicky. It's very particular about what you can use. It only accepts like a very specific type of URL. Because I did 3 tests. Let's see. I streamed. Hey Chris, how's it going? How are you? Just going to stop up here and check out the message. Loud multi-stream, it allows more than restream. Yeah, I looked into it. It's a bit beta, as in it's not really complete yet. I like a lot of the ideas it has, but there are some limits to it. You're good. I think over time they'll eventually get there. It's the same thing with a lot of the other multi-streaming options at the moment, like ATEM multi-stream, ATEM vertical. Let's see, what else is there? So I've actually tried a couple of them out in my own time, looked into it, downloaded them, and then I'd always sort of hit some kind of obstacle, you know? Like I couldn't do this certain thing like I could in OBS or using what I have right now. Like I love that you can have different resolutions. You can do vertical and also horizontal in some of the plugins. I think those are all real cool ideas. But a lot of them rely on you being able to use a YouTube RTMP URL, which is not the way Restream works. So for me, being able to stream to YouTube is really important, and then being able to stream there reliably. Yeah, so in the restream options, you can set it so that it creates a brand new stream every time you go live, which is perfect. So that eliminates any issues you can have in some of the other ones. So if you start a stream using Restream, you go live, you stop, and then go live again, let's say 2 minutes later, it's a brand new stream, and you can delete the first one. Whereas when you use RTMP with YouTube, I think it holds the connection rather than creating a new stream, like some form of disconnect protection. It does things like that. But yeah. I'm trying to recall what happened a while back. So I did a stream, a really important one for me, where I went up to Auckland's Sky Tower. And I've brought it up a couple of times, but let's see, get out of the wind. Let's have a seat over here. Ta-ta. Let's see. I had the stream, really important. I made a real big deal out of it, us going up to Auckland's Sky Tower. Then realised I'd forgotten I'd left YouTube on unlisted, because I was doing some tests I was doing some tests on YouTube. They went, oops, okay, I'll remotely log in, I'll change Restream from unlisted to public. Stop the stream, because I was going to delete the old one, since I was just streaming to Twitch. No, actually, forgive me. I was using either multi-stream from ATEM or one of the other ones that uses an RTMP URL. So I realized, oh, okay, I need to change YouTube to public. When I went live, it just wouldn't work. So I did not have a YouTube stream. I couldn't go live there. It was a bust. So that's it. After that, I went, okay, right, I'm just going to stick with Restream until the other guys can do a thing like that, you know. When I know it can be real reliable, then yeah. So that is why I'm a fan of Restream. Brand new stream every time. Works without fail. There's our setup. Anker battery bank in here. Tripod there if I need it. Got all the devices hooked up to it, keeping the iPhone S23 charged and Action 4. So I don't have to worry about battery. I actually need a hotkey. Yeah, on my Stream Deck I should add a button for taking a picture. Wonder if I can do that now. Okay, I have to remotely log in, I think. So 1 second, folks. Or do I have my login on my phone? Let's see, Streamer bot. Streamer bot. Keep an eye on the chat. So if you did want to pop in now, ask a question about Belabox or Moblin, now's a good time. So Dex. Okay, so I want to open up the one for me and the editor. Which button? Top photo, latest, first photo. Maybe I'll change this one. Oh, hold on. Wrong button. Edit. So I've got one called Sidebar On. Opens a sidebar which I no longer need. I've got music playing. Can't seem to change the settings. It's not working for a browser on my phone. They haven't designed it very well for mobiles. Hey Deadly, how's it going? Oh, we're doing alright. I'm just trying to update my Stream Deck. Test is actually going pretty good. Do I want to remotely log in? Okay, I'm going to try remotely log in. And, oh, okay. Should work now. Let's move out of the way first. And it might be better if I pop you guys on the chest mount. Not on the chest mount, sorry. Put you on the tripod here. Tripod. Ah, I know, right? It's so frustrating. It's gotten a little better. So they've made a change where I only need to log in at least once or twice. But it's nothing like it was before. It was fine before. Maybe it's got something to do with the new version of StreamerBot. For it to be compatible with that, and rather than, oh, this version is so much better. It's such a developer thing to do. This old one's no good. Let's replace it with this other one, which is way better. And then turns out to be worse. I mean, I don't mind some of the updates, but the whole re-authenticating thing. Super annoying. They say they can't do it. They're stuck. They've forced everyone onto the new one and can't do anything about it, which is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And then I read on the Discord that one of the guys who's working on it, oh, I'm going to be away for a week. You're like, eh? Go away for a week. Bro, come on. At least fix that authenticating thing before you do that. Trying to learn JavaScript? Why? Why are you trying to learn JavaScript? What fancy thing are you doing that requires JavaScript? Okay. Is that it? Is that the button? Oh, no, no. That's not it. Let me guess. Authenticate? Yep. Oh, okay. So can you do a lot of that in Lumia Stream? I don't think this is the link I want. This shouldn't take long, what I'm doing. I'm just wanting to update one of my Stream Deck buttons. No way. Really? That's cool. Edit button. Come on. I want to edit this thing. Okay, so the little pop-out menu thing worked on the desktop version. So I want to replace the action. Snap. Take a live snap, yeah. Any connection, take a live snap. Right. Sorry, 1 second. I don't want to miss what I'm doing up. Oh, okay. So all the JavaScripting is related to Lumia Stream. Got it. Wow. Yep. Pretty powerful. Powerful stuff. Okay, so snap. I'll call it snap. No, okay. Ah, no. The Samsung text editor messes with my remote login so much. It is so annoying. Okay, save. Yeah, it work. Oh, okay. You're really good. I might be able to get out of the mines. Pays well though, doesn't it? Did apply for a new job on the mines site, trying to get a week Week on, week off. Okay. Well, good luck. You can do it. Whew. Man, that breeze, it's so cold here. Wouldn't mind a little bit of warmth. Not those 32-degree stuff, like these Aussie guys. Actually, I was looking at the temperature in Seoul, and it was 32 degrees at 7 a.m. in the morning. Like, come on. I think we're good. Okay. Gonna go back, so we don't need this one. Now try the snap button. Did that work? Okay, our button worked. Big concert. You guys, too cold. Midday, 32 degrees. So now I can just tap a button. Too quick. Well, let's see. For me, I get prompted taking photo in, so that tells me I need to be ready for the photo if I'm in front of it, front of the thing. And then when it says done, that tells me that I no longer need to be posing. So I've had a little bit of a delay in there, so that I'm ready, kind of ready for it. Really? Okay. Well, I can't change that. Can't change that right now. Let's see. So YouTube chat, I'm hearing that, getting those messages inside of Moblin, so that's good. So I think over here, maybe I'll have... Oh, so it just needs a little extra delay. Okay, alright. Deadly, if you'll please do the honor. Can you type in exclamation mark PIC? P-I-C. It should work on YouTube too, I think. If you want to give it a go. PIC. Exclamation mark PIC. Do it. Do it. Okay. I'll try. Oh, thank you, Chris. I'm waiting for Moblin to give me the prompt. Ooh, is that going to clash? I wonder if there was a timeout. There might be a timeout. We might be on cooldown. I mean. Okay, I'll try. Pick. Now, just looking at our preview, was I in time? Oh, no. Okay. And the whole latency thing. Alright, we'll get there. So I was there, flipped it around. Oh, yes. Yes. That would be it. I think there's another like 4 seconds on YouTube. Whereas, okay, let's try again. Let's try it on Twitch. I don't know why there's so much lag on YouTube either. It's weird. Okay, pick here for testing. Taking a photo. Was I off on this one too? I think there's lag with the TTS because I saw it on the screen, but I didn't hear the TTS for another 2 seconds. So maybe when it says taking photo, add more of a delay there. So maybe 2 seconds. Deck alerts. Deck alerts to say. How do you have that inside of Moblin though? That's the thing. So inside of Moblin, which is what I'm using, unless I have you'll always be in time then. True. Okay. Maybe just don't use it in that way. So perhaps you guys just use it rather than me trying to pose for a photo. CMD Snap. So puts the user in a group so they can use Snap, and then File Watcher gets a new image, send a message or sound alert that the pic has been taken. Strike a pose, CMDi Mic. Or a check command. The trick is we've got multiple, well at the moment I've got 2 apps open. I've got the Moblin app open and I have the Kick app open for me to listen to the preview. So how would I also have a Stream Deck open? Like I could have this one here. I suppose that's how I'd hear it. But then I can't see anything. Oh, kitty. Hotspot? Hello, how's it going? Excuse me, sorry about the sneezing. Another phone, Anker. So do you use a speaker for your other phone? Yeah, I suppose that's how. With this phone here, I could have the speaker on that one and just have it open. Like at the moment I just got it for YouTube chat, monitoring the messages in there, making sure that they're popping up into Moblin. But yeah, the way I've got things set up, I could just have it on the Stream Deck. Moderate, how's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, just check messages. Do it on your S23. Can't you have two apps open? True. Yeah, you can do split screen on here, so I guess that's how we could do it. I have a sound alert set in the browser source, but I put that in real-time chat. I don't listen to the full stream, I just listen for sound alerts. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's something we'll need to work on, being able to hear alerts and things. Very important. Let's see. Just going to open up. So decks, and where's my deck? Mods, launch. Okay, so launch. So we're going to have that. No. No. There? Okay, I'll try it this way for now. Here you go. Oh, I must have accidentally pressed those buttons. But you can use a speaker connected to a mobile phone, solely for sound alerts. Oi. Camera shutter, pick up, down kind of thing. Oh yeah. Cosbundy, hello, how's it going? What software are you using? Let's see, we have Moblin on this phone. This is the live streaming app for what you guys are seeing, the video and the audio. And then back home, I have OBS, StreamerBot, and Loop SRT. We're a work in progress, yeah. For Moblin speaker, yep. So for me, it's important that I be able to hear TTS, which we're getting out of this phone. Also to hear the stream in case the mic isn't working or there's some kind of audio glitch or whatever. So I'm listening to both of those. And then the next bit would be alerts, audible alerts, which we could do from the other phone. Okay, now try the snap button. How's our timing on that one? Hooray! Timing was actually good on that one. So it's just like a couple extra seconds. Timing was okay on that one. Right, let's continue. Whoops. Handcrafted chocolate yarn. Got to do the latency delays. Yeah, we'll figure it out. A little tweak here and there. We'll get there. Pretty close. I mean, I was way off yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's stream. Way off. But it's not really meant for me to be putting it through and for posting. But yeah, I have another redemption where it asks when you're ready. That's Law and Order. So yeah, it asks, are you ready? And then it takes the photo. Maybe an extra 2 seconds. Maybe you should remotely log in, because why not? It's all about the testing. Grab a seat over here. Okay, on the tripod. Whew. Hey, where's my charging cable? Oh, it popped out. Let's see, remote login. Will it let me log in though? Okay, and then I have to put the pen away to use the keypad. And over here, inside a streamer bot, actions, filter, put the thing away. Come on, keypad. So snap. Code. Okay, so code. Let's see. I've got a 4-second delay before it says taking a photo in. 4-second delay. Now, should I add more to that 4-second delay? Okay, yes, it keeps interfering with the remote login. I want to use the one, just the normal keyboard, not the pen keyboard, which messes with everything. So it was perfectly fine before. It was with that latest One UI update that broke it. Right, so okay, let's change it to 6.5 seconds. So we'll add a little bit extra to it. But 6.5, close, then compile, successful, and then save and compile. Come on, save and compile. Yeah, I'm going to go over to my button where it says I've got snap. Tapping the button. I'm going to listen for the prompt. Okay. Okay. How was my pose? Wow, this one's way behind. Was I ready or was it not? What the? 8 seconds? No way. Because I heard the message and that's when I posed. Okay, let's go back to our thing. So I'm going to base it on when I hear the T-test. So I think there's additional delay with that. Vibes, how's it going? How are you doing? Oh, hey. About 8 seconds. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I'll swipe over. I'm going to tap on the button, snap. I'm going to listen for the message, taking photo in. You alright? Nice. I had a little error message. Maybe I'll tap it again. Okay, heard the message. Said done. It's at 8 seconds for that one. No? Maybe I need to put a delay after it says taking a photo in. Maybe I do need that audible cue. Hey, how's it going? Jiggy. It says your name really weird, Jiggy. I think it doesn't realize. Oh, I wish I could give it a nickname. So it sounds like tour guide. It's like way off. Can I even do it? Is it even worthwhile? This may not be fixable. Maybe the way that with the lag, it's just drifting further and further apart. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to my remote login and let's go to my other screen, other monitor, my Stream Deck, and yeah, true. Icon, image, snap, actions. So is there an option for an audible alert? Where is it? Settings. I don't see anything. Override, cooldown, appearance, Stream Deck, font, background, icon, actions, arguments, action. I don't see anything. Am I missing something? On the streamer bot side. But StreamerBot's isolated, right? How are you hearing the alerts through the stream? Meh. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Two-way communication. Alright, so let's have a look at the action, not the sub-action. So double click. Come on. Here's my little pop-up. No, nothing there. Trigger, sub-actions. Zero sub-action. StreamerBot. Okay, so StreamerBot sub-action. Remote. Remote. Send remote signal. Yep, no idea. No deck. Huh? Where? I'm looking at StreamerBot. Hello. Worth it over the 11? Well, yes. For starters, the iPhone 11 is just a 4G device, and they added 5G from the 12. So already you've got something extra, a little more foolproof, future-proof, versus the 11. The 11's it's a fine phone. It was new when I bought it, way back. There was no 13 back then. Yeah, the camera improvements, processor improvements, always is. I know someone who has a 13, they've been using it for their IRL streaming. But from what I can tell, you'll get the best results out of a Pro Max. Just the processor is a lot faster. StreamerBot Action Deck Notify. Oh, StreamerBot Action Decks. StreamerBot Action Decks Deck Notify. I need more than that. Where's Action Decks? Oh, the mini. So I'm looking inside of StreamerBot. So you've got actions, action cues, commands, Let's see. Integrations. StreamerBot website. Oh, it's a sub action. Okay, so action. We'll go back to my snap photo thing. Sub action. StreamerBot. Remote. Nope. Are you on the new StreamerBot? Are you on alpha or the beta? Need to ask just in case. Settings? Well, yeah, correct. Okay, never mind. Can't do it. When does the OBS take the shot in your action? Delay that sub action a bit. We've bumped it up to 8 seconds. Okay, let's see. So I'm going back a little bit. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, 8-second delay, screenshot action. Ah, okay. Well, I hear it when it says taking a photo in. Hello, do you think? Oh, yeah, we read that one. So, hi, GC. Okay. Shot. Okay. Right. iPhone 13 mini. Riding unicycle veteran links and iPhone 13 mini with Osmo 4. I think it is safe setup. What do you think? Give it a go. If that's what you've got, try it. I don't know about the specs in the mini. It's just whether it can handle it. You might need a phone cooler, some type of mount to your unicycle. So hang start again. What are you trying to do? Shut. Okay, right. So let's go back to our code. So it is actually the waiting period after it says take your photo. So that's our issue. So I'm going to, let's see, change up our code. So I'll change this one back to 4 seconds. So that one's okay. We're going to get this. And then I'm going to copy. And then we're going to paste our delay after taking a photo in. Paste. And then we'll add 8 seconds there. Maybe I don't need the long delay in this part. Maybe. Okay. So it's actually going to say taking a photo in for quite a while. You're welcome. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, GC. Right, let's try it. Pressing the snap button. Bam. Listening. Taking a photo in. Wow. It says done. Really? It felt like a long time from when I had the TTS message. What about for you guys? Guess that's what we have to do until they release the alpha version becomes the full release. Eh? Did I press it again? Okay, let's try our other photos feature. It's using a phone. I'm going to take a photo of the gear. Oh, you did? Okay. All right, cool. I heard it just caught me by surprise. Maybe I need a message to tell me it's a redemption, like deadly redeemed, take a snap. Oops, no, that's not where I want to send it. Okay. All right. Clean. This man is so delayed on YouTube. Why? Okay, let's go for a ride on the scooter. So we'll continue. Rather than stuck in this one spot. From what I can tell, there are connectivity issues with the 5. So I would stick with the 4. Get everything first, so if you listen to YouTube audio. Oh, I'm listening to, I'm listening to Kick audio. So I don't think it's as bad as the YouTube one. I used the Kick preview because it actually plays and doesn't stop. So I've got it here, it's running in the background and it continues playing, whereas the Twitch one will stop playing. Oh, they got some links. Okay, wonder how it's different. I think autofocus would be good, at least the option. And if they could add optical image stabilization in there. And they had the lens move around on the inside like the Sony cameras did. That's why they're so popular. Frames per second, 30, correct. When you use 60 frames, your footage is going to look a little smoother, but you are sending or pushing out more frames every second, so it's going to be harder on your connection, like your hotspot, and your upload speeds and everything. It depends on your hardware, what can it handle, and I've noticed that the hotspot, whatever your hotspot is and whatever your phone is, determines what resolution, what resolution you can use, what frame rate you can use, bitrate, all that stuff. So where I've got my gear set up at the moment, this one here, the S23 Ultra, is my hotspot for the Action 4. So my Action 4 is going through this into my iPhone. So using the S23 Ultra, I can do 1080p 30 from the Action 4 into the Moblin phone. So this is doing quite a lot of the heavy work. Now I know when I've tried to use the iPhone as the hotspot for Action 4, I think I have to use a resolution of 720p 30 and a bitrate of 1. So yeah, I can't do the same RTMP settings that I can with this S23 Ultra going into the iPhone. But when I go through here, there's also about a 4-second delay from what I see inside my mobile phone. So you got additional delay of going this way into the iPhone. But yeah, I don't really want to put too much extra work on my setup by going to 60 frames. I think it's overkill for IRL. Yeah, so I have a SIM card in iPhone, which is a 4G device, this one. I've got a SIM card in here. Both of them have 5G plans, unlimited. So we're bonding the two connections. So cellular data in the iPhone, it's connected to the Wi-Fi of the S23 Ultra's hotspot. So a stronger connection. In fact, let's see, screen share. You'll be able to see my connection details in the top right corner of my personal hotspot there. So that's what my setup can handle. 6.5 megabits per second for the RTMP, Action 4 into the iPhone. And then 5 megabits is my bonded connection. So we're halfway around 50% cellular and Wi-Fi. Woo. And I'm not having any glitching issues like I was yesterday when I was working with no SIM in the iPhone, SIM card in the S23 Ultra. SIM card in the pocket, no, not pocket Wi-Fi, the Nighthawk M2, and this was connected to the Wi-Fi of the Nighthawk. So for whatever reason, there's some kind of issue when I try to bond it that way. But when I was in Seoul, I could do that setup rather than the M2, that was the pocket Wi-Fi, and it worked just fine. But I am using the test flight version of Moblin, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Because actually the other day, before test flight Moblin, it was okay. So here's your Flip 6 with eSIM. Okay. iPhone with SIM. And head external router. Backpack for a third. Oh, sweet. Fantastic. More the better. And if they could all be on different services as well. Like, both of my SIMs are with the same provider. And that could be a part of the issues I was having. So stream order for me is Kick greater than Twitch. 1 sec behind Kick. YouTube 13 seconds behind Kick. Oh, okay. Right. That's the only reason why I use Kick Chat as my preview, because it'll keep playing and won't stop. So for some reason, maybe power management or whatever, the Twitch app will stop playing after a couple of seconds. Which is real frustrating if you're monitoring your audio like I do. Hope that helps. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, they're finished. Finish whatever they're doing with the Auckland Town Hall. They're doing some kind of maintenance, had the scaffolding up and whatnot. Where's the tables? Got rid of them. Oh, that stink. Especially depending on the area, you might have some dead zones for internet, so the multiple connections will help. Just take note of what areas have no internet, because there's only so much you can do, and then avoid them in the future. Oh yeah, and yeah, if you can do internet with multiple providers, like our good friend Deadly. I think you have 2 SIMs, right, Deadly? One on, let's say, Optus, the other one with Telstra. Yeah, if you split it up over different providers, then that will usually help if one area is a dead zone for one service, but good on another. Are you on 3? Oh, okay. Are they all on 3 different providers? Or is it 2 on one, 1 on another? Got it. It's 2 Telstra, 1 Optus. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, so I'm on 2 SIM cards with the same provider because they have a discount if you bundle your mobile plans together. So it makes it cheaper, but then I run the risk of a bottleneck. And well, it's not in my budget to add another SIM right now, so maybe in the future. One Vodafone, 2 Telstra, 0 Optus, because they have. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because I thought Telstra and Optus had the most coverage. Maybe they do, Optus, but pricing isn't very competitive, we'll say. Oh, that's fancy. So the guy's one wheel had or what was it? Was it a one wheel? I don't think so, eh? They had RGB lights on the side of it. How's our weather? So it is 16 degrees. Yeah, nah. Where? Darwin, 31. Partly cloudy. Okay. Bad data plans, even with the other third-party deals like Optus, almost 2 gigabytes. A gigabyte? Yeah, a gigabyte. So let's say you need like 100 gigs, right? Yeah, nah, I don't think so. Whoa, bumpy. Got a car coming up behind me. We've got a red light here. Why is that car stopping in the middle of the road? I think this was a pretty successful test of today's setup. Luxembourg, right on the border of Germany. So yeah, I have both. Avoid the music. Hit with a copyright claim. Best deal, Nighthawk M6, 400 gigabytes, 70 AUD, 17 cents a gigabyte. It's just, yeah. I think we've got the best deals. So here in New Zealand, through Vodafone, or what was Vodafone, they're now called 1.nz, theirs is unlimited data, mobile 5G data, hotspot enabled, and $40, 40 New Zealand dollars a month. But that's when you bundle it with someone paying the full price of 80 New Zealand dollars. So you have 80 New Zealand dollars, and then your plan, if you sign up on, but bundle it together, it is half the price, same details. Sharpness, how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Unlimited data, just capped Bitrate. Oh yeah, okay. I think same. Mossy, hello. For some reason this reminds me of Nanjing Road. Okay. Don't know where that is. Alright, is that a good thing? Maybe. Alright, let's have a zip around the cloud because we can. Stuck in what? Stuck in live? Uh-oh. Oh, Shanghai. I was there, that was one of my stopovers, but it was very short. I wasn't there very long. I'd like to visit, stay there longer. I lost something here. I don't expect it to be here. This was the other day. We were trying to fix the mount. Why is your stream stuck in live, Sharpness? Did you try a chat command? Like stop? Stopping and stop. If you've got no helps. Better plans? Oh, yeah. Are you jumping over to the different chats? Are you testing the thing? Testing something out? I'm getting them, thank you. I'm getting your messages. Streaming to OBS. YouTube, you haven't enabled auto stop or won't stop. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, the great thing about the TTS is it just reads out your name, so it sounds about it's the same on all the accounts. Thank you, thank you. Right. Stream button stop. Oh. Can you remotely log in? Do you have Google Desktop, Team Viewer, something like that? And you couldn't end, okay. Are you using Moblin? So if you've got Moblin remote, then you can stop your stream in there. I think you're on Belabox, eh? Okay, never mind. Red carpet. Red carpet. Huh? Well, we're in Auckland, and this is along the, what do you call this? Waterfront. That's where we are. Oh, yeah, oh, right. What is this place? So this is Shed 10. They have a lot of conventions, and they also receive the cruise ships that come here in summer. So this is where you embark on your cruise ship. So they just have the red carpet there, I guess. One of the events wanted it, and they just left it there. Yeah. But both of these buildings, they'll have events in them. Yeah. Yeah, this is a, well, it's called Shed 10, and it used to be a building where the, what do you call those ships? The ships are full of cargo ships. Cargo ships would drop off all their inventory and everything into these buildings, but they've converted them into convention centres. Yeah. Don't like pressure friction of the TS9 connection. Text trigger instead. Yeah. Loading dogs, yep, that's it. Indeed. They have all sorts of events in there. Cosplay events. They've had food and wine events. They've had a barbecue festival. That was cool. That was fun. I streamed that. That was just real super smoky, and they were giving out food as well. So, more of that, please. I don't mind the sweater, it's just my hands. Yeah, I need to start wearing gloves. I keep forgetting. I've brought it up the last couple of streams. Say, oh, I need to bring gloves. Ego events will die out soon, mark my words. When I say one live stress, no more hiding. Indeed. Agreed. Okay, all good, Deadly. If you need to clean the house, get to it. If you're gonna lurk, appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Yeah, lots of testing. I think for the most part, pretty happy with the setup and how it's working. I would say this is the first Moblin stream where I haven't had an issue. I'm going to try a button. Let's see. Latest photo. I'm just curious. That should pop up the last photo I took. Oh yeah. Pick. You know what? I think I know why. On Twitch, I believe I set it up so that it is just subscriber and VIP. I should change that so anyone could test it. Now, Mossy, do you want to try it on YouTube? So if you have my YouTube stream open, do you want to try out pick that chat command? Taking a photo in. That's Cam. Okay, so I was watching the chat and the preview there as it was happening. Actually, it seems pretty good, but for me, it feels like forever from where I hear the TTS message. Do you hear that sound effect? That sound effect is the iPhone shutter. So I was very specific about using that one for the screenshot. The iPhone shutter sound effect. Because, well, we're using Moblin, so it is actually technically iPhone. Alright, is that going to work? Try a different angle. So I set it to YouTube chat to be able to use the command, right? Oh, I think it's broken. Broken on YouTube. Oh, I still got the thing open. So let me try and make a change. So where's it? Snap command. Okay. The Action 4 doesn't have a zoom. It's just what it is. So I mean, I guess you have a type of zoom if you change the field of view, but it's not really a pop like a zoom. Okay, I removed the group permissions for the chat command. So YouTube message, yeah. Ignore bot message. Oh, I've got a global countdown. A cooldown. So I think it's 5 minutes. No, okay. So it's already done. Maybe I'll remove I'll remove the global cooldown as well. So it's just the user cooldown maybe. Or perhaps I shouldn't have it while we're testing it. Second, so 60-second user cooldown. Let's go with that. And actually, I'll put a 60-second global countdown because it could get real messy without a cooldown at all. Okay, do you want to try again, Mossy? Or someone on YouTube? Give it a go. Let's go, come on. Exclamation mark pick. How's it going? How are you doing? Did that work? Hey! Okay, what? And done. Sweet. That will not be a chat command. It's not going to do anything. It's not happening, Mossy. Yeah, trust me, you don't want that chat command. No one wants that chat command. Pork! Pork! I think we're pretty happy with our snap a photo thing. Pretty happy with it. So you're good. Cool. Get up to anything cool? We're just testing out a couple of updates to the setup. The live snap is one. So at the moment you can use a chat command to try it out, which is exclamation mark pic, PIC. Now take a screen grab of the stream. I wonder if it'll, yeah, I think it would. If the stream is glitchy, it would screen cap that. Fortunately, our stream has been okay. Oldest building may be the ferry building, which is that orange one. I don't know if you can see that straight ahead. That one, or perhaps the railway building, which is where our stream started from. So we're there. But New Zealand is a pretty young country. You don't really have many that are that old. Three, two, one, and bam. Yeah, I think Auckland was founded in the 1800s, you know. I see, yeah. Well, Google will have all that info. And then, as far as people, the indigenous people of New Zealand have only been here a couple hundred years, you know. Whereas in the US and Europe, you've got buildings that are hundreds of years old. Can we go see it? Ancient building enthusiast? Wow. We can go over to this one. I think it's just right here. I'm sure there'll be a plaque on it that'll have when it was, what's the word? Yep, minus any overlays. So it's a Twitch chat command, or no, it's a Twitch channel point redemption, and it's also a chat command. ferry building right here. Let's see if there's some info. I would expect it to be around here somewhere. Looking for a plaque. We'll go over here, turn around. Oh, can't really see it. Probably need to be on the other side of the road to see all of it, including the little top clock tower. Let's see. Plaque. Oh, I think I know where it is. Oh, what's this? The ferry building. Engineering work undertaking to strengthen and restore this building as an important contribution to the reservation of New Zealand's heritage. So the owner's Auckland Harbour Board. So it was completed in 1912 and then reopened in 1988. (1912), there you go. Kept one building alive from the past. Well, it's just the most obvious one for me as a local. I'm sure, actually, the Britomart train station is quite old as well. That's the one across the road. You see, going over there. We'll go over, have a nosy. Yeah, they probably wanted the style of a really old building, but, you know, being a lot more recent. So that's got like an old look to it, but it's not that old. Alright, let's see if there's something over here. I think it's on the inside, huh? Okay, some lighting. Oh, same thing, 1912. It's open for public business by 1912. Let's see, reopened in 2003. I'm just going to say this stone was laid in 1910, so it took 2 years? Yeah, so it looks like it took them a while to build this building. Yeah, not very old either. So the site was in a harbour until reclaimed between 1879 and 1886 for the city's first central rail station. In 1909, construction began on the chief post office to a design by architect Claude Patton, blah blah blah. They reopened as a post office from 1912 until 1992. Yeah, so ferry building and then this building, which is the Britomart train station now. So yeah, I guess I can see how it would have been a post office back in the day, where all the buildings look like this. Made to look old, but not really. And then where else? I'll go to another building, just up the road, not very far. It's old ass.
Sorry, mate.
Same fake dates with fake heroes all about the world. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you can see that one, which is the duty-free building on the corner. I wonder if it's the same thing as like 1912 as well. So maybe in that year, they wanted all their buildings to have that sort of old look to them. So Galleria, do you have some info? Old custom house, 18. So it says this building built in 1888 originally accommodated the officers of Lands and Survey, Native Land, Court and Customs. Government use ceased in 1973. Let's see. So, guess what? I don't have construction photo. Cameras didn't exist back then. Austin, hello, how are you? We're going across the road so you can get a good look of the duty-free building. You see? Let's go to time date. Yeah, all is well. Thank you, Austin. Let's go on a bit of a ticket tour down History Lane. Looking at old buildings in Auckland. Yeah, so there's another oldie building. So that's probably the oldest one we've seen. Oh, actually, there's the Dewarp building too. Huh, funny. I see them every day, don't really think about them. It's on the other corner. We'll go back that way. So yeah, this one, 1888. It's the oldest building. So do you see this building? This one on the corner? Dewarp building. Go have a look at it. I don't know how old this building is. So I've got 1888, 1912. Not sure where the park would be for this one. Dewarp? Well, City Town Hall is Altus Square. We were there earlier. I have to walk through here to find the park. Alright. No. Store directory. Early history. 1929. Queen's Arcade Building. 1929. 1928. Okay, so far we've got 1929. Yep. Camera shop. No. So Auckland Town Hall, it did undergo some renovations. Looked like they'd completed it when we were there a little bit earlier. I think we could pop up again. I mean, not that far. Another oldish building here called Guardian Trust Building. See that one? Way bigger than Brisbane. Really? Wow. It's too hard to get into with my e-scooter. And I don't see anything on the outside. Yeah, nothing on the outside. So you'll have to Google this one, I'm afraid. Alright. There's a building here which looks old, but I don't think it's old. Pretty sure this isn't like a properly old building. It's fairly recent. Thank you for the follow, nephew. And there's another real cool looking building up ahead. Got a real gothic look to it. And it's the name of it, Gothic Tower. See this one? It's going to be straight out of Batman. It's like the only one in that style. Okay, make a look at one. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, I think that's the only sort of Gothic building we have in the city. Maybe there are more. Perhaps they were demolished or whatever. Used to be called, I think, Finance Plaza back in the day. It was a very popular spot. And they used to have a Georgie play in there too. IRL content, really helpful. Hey, thank you. Helping oh, okay. IRL type setups, nice. Wonder if there's a plaque on the outside. Probably not. I bet it's hidden on one of the upper levels or in the stairwell. We'll have a quick look. Nah. Don't see anything. Guess not. Okay. But yeah, when I think about it, it's quite a mix of buildings, like 70s, 90s, zeros, early century. Alleyways. What kind of alleyways? Oh yeah, I can think of one. So I'll show you guys the Farmers Building. And you can see all these along the street. Got that sort of real old look. So they've been able to maintain these ones, keep them around. Go this way. Another one. Another oldie building, surrounded by new ones. Along here there's some food trucks. Wow, I guess food trucks, not really sure what you'd call these. They're like containers. Whoa, nice bike. shops and things in here. This place was gutted for asbestos. A lot of those old buildings used asbestos, which is poisonous, as a form of heating. So even now, many years later, they've still got buildings that they're removing it. Yeah, I think so. Don't know about that.
I have a really good look.
Oh. Oh. Poor Scooter. Don't sound too happy. What's up, Scooter? What's this? Like a little back alleyway here. Okay. That's the one. Build up the immunity. They used to have a post office around here. I think they're pulling it all down to add in a train station. Scooter's gassing out, yeah. Poor Scooter. It's not made for a big incline. It's all over again. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's a great place to visit. Safe, no dangerous animals, just a two-legged kind. And I'd recommend coming in summer where our temperature's around 26 degrees Celsius. So not even that hot. Just right, I think. Metro. Yeah, I'd say so. New Metro, yeah. So straight ahead, that is the Auckland Town Hall. That building with the clock on it. That's pretty old, probably around the same period. Go have a look. They have events in there, concerts.
I abandoned doors and he abandoned me.
Oh, whoopsie. That. How was that photo? Probably not the best timing. Not really the best timing, but could try again. Just looking for a plaque. No, didn't see anything. Must be around the same period, I think. Oh, here we go. This building was opened by Governor of New Zealand way back 1911. There you go. So we have 1888, 1911, and then 1912. City of Auckland, the stone was laid by the mayor at the time, 1909. How to make the streamer freeze when redeeming a pic. Freeze. Well, I'm pretty frozen. What camera am I using? For the stream, I'm using the DJi Action phone. I don't think they use those terms anymore, eh? Okay. That's definitely a better photo. Better angle. Okay. Oh no, we could be a bit closer. Okay. Come on. Oh no, streamer bot. Okay, holding the camera. All right. How's it? Don't quite have it high enough, eh? Actually, I'm going to try again. Yeah, we missed the top. But my overlay kind of cuts a bit off as well, but still wasn't quite there. So I'll take another one. Three, two, one, and done. Okay, that should be better. Hooray! It's a lot easier for me to do the photos thing this way rather than with my Fuji camera. I know of a little back alley we could go visit. No, that's all I can think of, really. For the oldest build. Oh, you know. A vintage light. Oh, okay. Do you have a Pro Max? show you this building. This one's kind of sad. This building here is the IMAX building. I also have the Civic. Oh man, okay, we're on the roll. An iPhone Pro Max. I was wondering how you're doing your LUT. So did you have a LUT inside Moblin for your main camera, but then perhaps I may be overthinking, but you could do your stream without any kind of color grading, right? And you do the color grading inside of OBS for your streaming camera. And then for your screen cap, you could have a different LUT for that. No, bus is in the way. Or you just add the LUT to the screen capture. Go away, bus. I think that was a little bit early as well. Yeah, I know, right? Boo, bus, boo. No, that one wasn't quite right either. Okay, I'm going to try. Taking effort. Uh-oh, bus, go away. Too bad, and... Okay. So, the reason I think this building is a bit sad is... See where the IMAX building is at the top? They actually gutted out the whole internal, and they just kept the outside where the windows are. So everything on the inside is new. So they didn't even bother to renovate it properly. Which I think is sad. It's quite sad, you know. And while I'm kind of used to it now, I think it's an ugly building. News stations or TV stations? Repurposed name for the owner. Ah, yeah. So they used to have a Planet Hollywood in there. That was a long time ago. That was pretty cool back in the day. So in this building, there was a Borders bookstore on the ground floor. They had the IMAX building, which has managed to stick around. It was a very vibrant place. Lockdowns kind of killed it. So a lot of that building is empty. No, that's probably what it's made to look like, eh? I get that. Because up there was a Planet Hollywood globe right up the top. So it's probably all made to go with the theme, you know, Tesla coils or movies, maybe, movie themed. move on. I'll have a quick look at the Civic building, or Civic Theatre, I mean. So that's right on the corner. This, they've actually maintained the look of it inside and out. See that building? Civic Theatre. Right on the corner. They did a big renovation of that. Modernised it. It's probably around the same age. Is there an age on this? Dougie, hey, how are you doing, Dougie? Been a while. Hopefully you've been good. Oh, I don't like me doing that. 2000. Okay, nah. No, they don't really have the history on here. Oh, yeah, pop music playing. Nope. Have to Google that one too. I think it's Shania Twain. I have to avoid pop music, it'll get me into trouble. I think it was Man, I Feel Like a I am on an e-scooter. This is an X-Rental that I bought a while ago. Give me a second, I'll just go to the end of this road and then check the chat. This is an X-Rental. It used to be a rental. But the company that sold these converted them so that people could use them without the app and stuff. Barbecue chicken. Oh. Yum, yum. So this is what my scooter looks like. Red Tower. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Don't know what the Red Tower was. Looks old and repurposed, probably. Are they called birds there? Birds? Oh, that's not a windows. I suppose it does look a bit like it, eh? No, that's a stream deck for me to control my stream. But that is my S23 Ultra. I might still have an old Windows phone somewhere, like a Nokia. I really like Windows Phone. John, hello, how's it going? I'm using an app called Moblin. If I do a screen share, you'll be able to see it. Yeah. Now, Moblin is available for iPhones. I have an older iPhone, iPhone 11, and the video is coming from my DJi Action 4. It's being sent into my iPhone. So even though my iPhone is here, my action camera is on my chest mount. And well, let's see. What I'm using for chat is Moblin. So what you see there, that is Moblin. I've been trying it out as my chat app, and also my streaming app.
No, I
Tech guy is what I'm using. Yeah, I guess so. I'm a tech guy. I'm sure there's lots of tech guys here. But if it comes to IRL, maybe one of the few tech guys that specialise in that. Take this back street. Now, it's probably better to walk in these back streets rather than e-scooter. But doing an Android exclusive, well, hey, thank you. I think the thing with Android is there really isn't an app or something that's being worked on actively for me to talk about. I've probably covered everything there is to do with IRL Pro. Whereas what I like about Moblin is it's being actively worked on. Updates been rolled out basically every other week, it seems. So as soon as someone builds an app or a thing for me to talk about, then yeah. Oh, and my IRL Pro stopped working. I can't stream with IRL Pro at the moment. I keep getting a message that I have a VPN or no internet inside of IRL Pro. So it's made it unusable for me. And that's about the only app that I can recommend for Android. So it's fortunate that I've actually covered the majority of things to do, talk about in IRL Pro. Let's see. Moblin, Apple only, you say, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I wish, oh wow, that's cool. That says Tamaki Mikoto, which is Auckland. On this side, we've got some street art. I think I remember seeing this last time. They may have updated it, but very cool. Oh geez, fine. US dollars, how much was this scooter? In New Zealand dollars, it was about 400. And let's just halve that as a rough way of calculating the difference. So let's say 200 New Zealand dollars. See this building? Looks like a prison. A jail of sorts. But it's a nightclub or bar called the Blue Room. Bluestone Room, I think. Have I tipped over? I almost tipped over. Two, one, and snap. Let's see. For one of my early e-scooter streams, I did rent one, and I did fall over. Had an accident. It wasn't my fault though. I was on a footpath and a girl stepped out in front of me. I get the worst time. So I had nowhere to go but onto the road. So I dropped down the footpath, and then not only was it road, but there was a, what do you call it? A speed bump. So I kind of went down and then up. So the back end of my scooter went up and I went over. But I was fine. All my gear was fine too. So that's probably what I was worried about the most. I was streaming with IRL Pro then. Yeah, I had IRL Pro on my chest mount. So that came off. What else did I have? I must have had the iPhone and something else. Because I've always used two phones. One for streaming, one for chat. I forget. But you know, I learned to ride a lot safer and not do silly things like what I was doing that day. So when I did fall over, I had a real big steep hill. So a real steep hill. And I thought, this could be dangerous, this might be dumb. But I went down the hill on the e-scooter anyway on the footpath. Girl stepped out in front of me. That's when I went flying. So I had a helmet on. And of course I'm a lot more careful. You have no lag in service riding around. Well, lag does happen. Connectivity issues as well. So today has been good, really good. We are bonding with the two SIMs. Yesterday we had some glitchiness happening using Moblin with the video and the audio, but I think it was a problem with the bonding, something about the way I was bonding. Yeah, the setup didn't really agree with it. But having a SIM card in the iPhone and a SIM card in your other phone, and then connecting Wi-Fi to that other phone is the way to do it. Really cool. Wait, what was that? That's your first IRL stream bit, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. What is your setup, Soenius? it's hard for me to keep track of everyone's gear and what they're using. But yeah. Oh, that's different. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so Netgear M6, nice. Orange Pi 5 Plus with Belabox, Sony 3000 as your camera. Okay. Just a pancake. Hello, how's it going? Name a car for an edit. 737. You might want to check your model because they did a recall of Anker battery packs. Oh no, actually I think you were the one that was telling me about that, eh? Is that what this is? I have to pay your setup for 6 hours. Sweet. Okay, right, cool. Awesome, good to hear. Yeah, I checked mine, which is the 250 watt. It's got a model number, which I don't recall right now, but I went through the list and there are 3 specific models that are recalled. Yes. No building info from what I can see. Can we go into the Labubu store? Nah, I can't with this gear. There's certain places I can get away with it, but not with the e-scooter. They would not like it. Maybe if I just had the camera with me and not the e-scooter. Name a car for an edit. I'm not sure what you mean. Name a car for an edit. Just a pancake, what do you mean? You're going to have to explain. I feel like I'm missing some context. Walk around with just TTS in the ear, really? I have TTS and I have a preview playing which is delayed and it throws me off all the time. But, you know. M6 5G, Wi-Fi, Hotspot, 500 in US, yeah, super expensive. Like I was looking at them, they're pretty cheap in Australia, but they are a different model. Some of them, and I guess it depends, some of them don't have all the bands that the international version has. So they're not as travel friendly. Sitting at home with my music going. Oh, right, okay. Got it, yeah. Well, like I could have, let's say Spotify playing, so, you know, I could have music just for me. So it's probably something you could do. Stepped into some shops today and my bitrate fell off the cliff. Oh no. fell off a cliff creates. Gonna stream a little longer? Probably not. We're going quite a lot longer than I had intended. Yeah, all good about the caps. M66150. Yeah, exactly. In fact, you can jump on the Facebook Marketplace and find a real cheap deal for them, because people can buy them on a what do you call it? On a plan where you'll pay it off after a year or whatever. So there's just heaps of them all over the place. In fact, I think some people get it with a bundle deal or whatever, and then because they don't need it, or let's say they move somewhere else where they don't need it, then you know, they've got this thing that they'll sell for super cheap, way cheaper than they probably realise. Whereas here in New Zealand, none of the carriers have had those devices. I remember when, let's see, 2 Degrees, one of our mobile carriers, had a mobile hotspot. Maybe the only ones who had one. And it wasn't even that great. It was a very average model. So they just ended up stopped selling them. But yeah, if you had to look up Nighthawk, they were never available here. Whereas in Australia, they were all over the place. Maybe, this is my theory, maybe because they'd had such a real bad rollout of the national broadband network, their fibre service in Australia, you need something else. So over in Aussie land, they've got wireless internet. It's kind of like a box thing that you can stick on the outside of your house. It's different from what I would think of wireless internet. They have a satellite and NBN and VDSL, ADSL. They've got like all types of internet in Australia. Where in New Zealand, we've only really had ADSL and fibre. I think VDSL was here for maybe a year before it got replaced by fibre. Pretty rich section of town. Well, this is the central business district. It's where, you know, where you'd come to if you're on a cruise ship, or you know, all the workers come here. But yeah, I suppose so. 36 payments for the M6? Oh wow, okay. Roughly $9 a month. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's alright. At least it's not like $40. So that is your plan, and also the M6. Yeah, that's I guess not too bad. That's your data and also your M6. Oh wow, is that how long I've been going for? No way. I only planned to stream for about an hour. Yep, okay. VoIP? I don't. Voice over IP, how about that? That's something I haven't heard in a while. I don't need a phone at all. So with the home internet, I gave up a landline a while ago. When we could get fibre internet, you had the choice of keeping a number as a VoIP, voice over IP, like an internet phone, or no phone at all. And I only really needed my phone for my mum, and actually that's about it. So I got rid of our landline. Oh, cliff? I don't know. I don't think so. There must be some other cliff. Stream for 12 hours. What's that about? It's our friend Mitmat. Mitmat does long streams. My streams are short. Google if unlimited on my cell phone. Oh, okay. 3 hours. 3 hours, okay. Why does... Oh, okay, I misread that. So Moblin says 5 hours. I thought it said 30. 5 hours, 5 minutes. Oh, poultry. Oh, nice. Three hours is good time. Yeah, I think so. That's good. Good length. So I only really wanted to do a quick test of the pick thing that we did. That we've been trying out, and it's been working well. Pretty happy with it. And just to see if our connection would be better using it this way, SIM card. And it has. So that's put me in a bit of a dilemma. Do I continue doing the photos? Yeah? Okay, let's try here. That should be a better photo. 3, 2, 1, and... because there is a delay from my Action camera into my iPhone, and then there's a delay from... Actually, there's lots of delays everywhere. That's why. Yeah, the TTS, there's a delay from when I see it on my phone and when I hear it. So I go by when I hear that message, taking a photo. We started off with 4 seconds or 2 seconds. And we mixed around the numbers a little bit to see if we could get things a little bit better. Yeah, my other chat command does it. So the one called Law and Order, it asks. But the idea of this one is for you guys to just take a photo of whatever's happening, rather than me posing. But even better would be for me to hear the audible cue in real time. Because the way that I'm listening for it to queue up is in the chat and the TTS. So when I hear that, that's when I try and pose. So we had to add as much as 8 seconds, I think. 8 seconds of delay. Go this way. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh no, not quite right. Ah. I think maybe the Moblin one might be better in order for it to be, for me to know, rather than go through StreamerBot. That's probably the best way. Or once StreamerBot has gone out of the beta or alpha release. Once that one's publicly available, then Then you get audible cues. I'm quite curious about that. So there's some new features that are coming. It completely broke, really. Oh no. Oh, do they have inputs? I heard there was some breakage with those. It's a bit frustrating how so much isn't working from what it used to. It would have been nice if they didn't move everyone over until they'd sorted out a lot of that stuff. Showed connected, swapped local, then remote again. Oh. Did you close it and reopen it? Yeah, exactly. Let us choose to go back or continue using the new one, rather than forcing everyone over onto the new one. A new browser. Okay. Don't know. Should message them. Message the StreamBot guys. Tell them about what happened. It might be something they're not aware of. Okay, across the road. And then I think this is a good time to wrap up the stream. I'm going to tap the button. So yes, we're going to end up the stream. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I'm going to go home and have some dinner. I think we got some roast chicken and veggies. Actually, it's so good. Oh no way. You have to redo it. Fortunately, I haven't had to yet. So I'm sure it's probably a matter of time. So cold. Yeah, not a good time of the year to come down under. Oh, nice. There's our timer. 20 seconds? Okay. Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining me today. Hopefully you have a great rest of your week. Stay warm out there.